Exactly 10 years ago, Ninjago Season 5 Possession had just released. And now 10 years later, it is still my favorite Ninjago season of all time and holds some of the greatest Ninjago sets of all time. So in today's video, we're going to be bringing back the I Fixed It series, and I'm going to be breaking down and fixing the Ninjago Season 5 wave. What would I do to make it better? This is one of your guys' favorite series on the channel, and I'm excited to be celebrating 10 years of Season 5 by doing this Ninjago Possession video here today. At the same time, I'm also going to be ranking them in order from the sets that I think are the worst to the best. So, it's a full packed video today. You're going to want to stay till the very end if you enjoy. Hit the like button and subscribe down below if you enjoy. Make sure to drop a comment letting me know if you think I fixed these sets to make them even better than they already are. And make sure to drop your rankings of the best and the worst Season 5 LEGO Ninjago sets. With that being said, let's dive into this video. Today's video is sponsored by myself and the brand new W merch store featuring my brand, The Real OG. The Real OG store contains 5 different merch lines that you can pick from to pick your favorite style. The first collection up is the special limited edition collection, The Cursed Collection, featuring ghostly vibes of 2015's Possession. 10 years after the release, there was no better time for me to make a special ghostly W Bricks merchandise store. Now, the other 4 collections are not limited edition, and they'll be my standard merch lines moving forward. You can pick from the Fire, the Lightning, the Ice, or the Earth collection. All 6 collections have tons of different colors that you can pick from for your sweatshirts and shirts so that you can style your outfits how you like to do so. All of these collections feature a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, sweatpants, baseball cap, beanie hat, and outdoor coat. And the Ice collection actually has double because not only did I do it in standard ice, but I did it with the pink ninja style as well. So you can pick out exactly what you like. I have now worked for over 5.5 months to create each and every one of these designs by hand, by myself, and I am so happy with how they turned out, and I really hope you guys love these designs as much as I do. You can check out the Real OG store right now in the description right below this video. There should be links directly here on this video to take you to the store. Finally, a huge thank you to everyone that has subscribed, liked, or supported my videos in any possible way. Thank you for helping to make my dreams come true. It's a huge dream to have my own clothing brand, and I finally have one. So thank you to each and every one of you. Make sure to check out the store, guys. Even if you're not interested in purchasing something, just check it out and see what you think and drop a comment below. Now let's dive right back into the video. All right, so we have 9 sets from the Season 5 wave, and starting off in last place, the set that I think is the worst and needs the most help is going to be the Ronins Rex set. When making this list, this was clearly the easiest choice for me for last place. I'm not a big fan of this set. I think it was a bit overpriced. The design of the Ronins Rex is just not very good. The minifigure selection is not very good. And overall, compared to the other Season 5 sets, which are really, really good, this one just seems to fall pretty flat on its face. And it actually really did not gain much value either. I mean, you can get this set sealed for just a little over $100, maybe $120, where sets like Cole's Blaster Bike that retailed for $20 go for basically $100 on their own. This set just did not raise in value, and I'm pretty sure that is just because most people don't like this set and there's not a high demand for it. The first big issue for me with this set, of course, is going to be the minifigure selection here. First off, releasing the Kai minifigure without the armor. I'm never a fan of minifigures not coming with the armor, but this one, I'm going to let it slide since it has to use the little Air Jitsu flyer incorporated into the set. As for the rest of them, Ronin is a great minifigure, but when it comes to the ghosts, we get another Gultar minifigure and then just a standard ghost. First off, the minifigure distribution in this set is very, very poor, especially when you look at sets like the Mororrow Dragon, the Master Wu Dragon, City of Styx, Final Flight of Destiny's Bounty. This set falls behind all the rest with such a small, pathetic minifigure selection. And while Ronin is a really cool exclusive minifigure, he can't carry the entire set on his back. And minifigures like Gultar are seen all over the place. I mean, he's in so many dang sets. It just gets boring to see old Gultar included once again. I do really like the small ghost dragon included in this set. I think it's a really good dragon. I love that one. I love it on display with my City of Sticks. But the rest of the set just doesn't cut it. I think that if this set were to be top tier like the rest, it would have had to make the design more accurate to the show. Keep in mind that Ronins Rex has that like whole loading area into the back where minifigures can stand. If we would have gotten rid of this handle and maybe moved that handle back a little bit, and actually built this Ronins Rex accurately to where you have the little like standing area where a bunch of people can stand on the inside, I think this would have been much cooler since you could have actually loaded a bunch of minifigures into it. And while the front of the set looks really good, the back just falls apart. And they spent too many pieces and too much space trying to incorporate the Airjitsu flyer into this build. And I just think that it was completely unnecessary, and it took away from this set being a very, very good set. So what would I do? I'm going to add 2 more Ghost minifigures in this to bring this minifigure count up to 6. And then I'm going to redesign this entire Ronins Rex to make it more accurate and get rid of this dang Airjitsu flyer thing out of it. We already have 6 of them on shelves. We don't need another one incorporated into a set, especially this golden one that doesn't match the build or the minifigure included. Let's move on. The next set on the list is a very, very good set. It's the Chain Cycle Ambush, but it has one major flaw in this set that brings this entire set back, and it's actually the inclusion of the gimmick set Airjitsu Zane minifigure instead of the standard Deep Stone Zane. This is something that completely boggles my mind, and I do not understand whatsoever. If you're going to re-include a gimmick set minifigure, it would make sense to include it with the gimmick set to begin with included in the set. So when we go back and think about Ronins Rex, the Airjitsu flyer including the set would have made a lot more sense if they would have just included Airjitsu Kai with it. But they included regular Kai. Now, when we look at this set, instead of including the actual Zane, they bring back the gimmick set Airjitsu Zane out of nowhere and include him in this set, and it makes absolutely zero sense to me. These are one of the only sets to actually like take a gimmick set minifigure and then just chuck it in a regular set. I mean, you don't see that. Think about the Dragon Masters, the Sons of Garmadon spinners. I mean, literally almost every gimmick set. Think the Avatar sets from Season 12, the Burst minifigures from Season 13. I mean, the list goes on and on. This is one of the only sets to just include a random gimmick set minifigure, and it just doesn't make sense, especially when you've got Zane at a more expensive price point. I don't understand just not including Zane here. It makes zero sense. It never made any sense to me. I really like this set. It's cool. Sure, it's a big oversized bike, but I really like the set. You get a couple ghosts, a couple screamers, and then Zane. The value is definitely there, but the fact that this Zane minifigure isn't actually the Zane minifigure that people want just makes no sense to me, and it never has. If this was released in 2025, you know I'd be all over talking about this, and so I can't help but criticize Season 5 for this. It is ridiculous to see a reused gimmick set minifigure just thrown into this set instead of actually giving people another opportunity to get the actual Zane minifigure. Just does not make sense to me, and it really damages this set's reputation. Let's move on to the number 7 set. In number 7, I have the Blaster Bike. And now this is where we're going to start to get into sets where there's really fundamentally nothing wrong with these sets. It just comes down to my rankings with them. The Blaster Bike is a phenomenal set. You get your hands on a Cole minifigure, a Screamer, a Ghost, and along top of that, you get a Ghost Dragon as well, which I really, really love these small Ghost Dragons. Typically, side builds are very important to me when it comes to judging a set because the side build can really add a lot of value or it can be completely worthless. And I think that the small Ghost Dragon in this set adds a tremendous amount of value. I mean, it is basically just the polybag build set included here in the set, and I love that. This is a great small little dragon. It's just a few pieces, but it's a great little addition to your displays for Ninjago Season 5. And if you're a kid, it gives you another little dragon to play around with your Ghost minifigures. It's an excellent inclusion. As for the blaster bike, it is a fine set. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a Ninjago bike at the end of the day. And I'm not a big fan of Ninjago bikes. Most people know that. I'm just not a big bike person or car person either. They're just not my favorite sets, and I don't feel that they display very well. But for kids, this is going to be a great set for them to play around with and have a good time with. So, I can't complain about that whatsoever. We also have the great feature of the two side rotating blasters, which come out, which is really, really cool. And you get your hands on the Cole minifigure and an arrow blade, so you really can't complain about that. All in all, this is a very solid $20 set. I really can't complain about it. This definitely stands up to today's standards, and it's a very, very well done set. Personally, it's just not my favorite, so I can't rank it any higher than this point. Next up is going to be the Jaywalker 1, and this is a great set as well. I bought this one a few years back now, and I do really enjoy this set, and I do really enjoy displaying this set, and it has a great minifigure selection. You get 3 Ghost minifigures, a Screamer, and Jay. I mean, look at that. Comparing that to the Ronins Rex, I mean, this set is cheaper, but it knocks it out of the park when it comes to minifigures, especially in comparison to that Ronins Rex. Plus, you get your hands on the Bansha minifigure, which is something a lot of people would want to get their hands on. This set overall is very good, and once again, the side build adds tremendous value. When doing my Season 5 displays, one thing I love is all the great side builds that just look beautiful up there with the rest of the sets. And so you can kind of put these around to increase that ambience, that environment around your sets. It's not just a vehicle thrown all over the place. You've got all these little pieces of environment that really bring the whole display together, and I absolutely love that. For a kid, this side build probably isn't the coolest thing on earth, but as a displayer and a collector, love this thing. This is a fantastic little build. I love all the little ghost aspects through all these sets, and it's just a phenomenal little addition to each of your displays. As for the actual set, it's cool. It can hold some ghosts in the back little tank back there, which is very nice. I'm not a big fan of the plastic wheels, but, that's not the biggest issue at the end of the day. The car is flat and a little bit ugly, but, I mean, that's what it looks like in the show, and it's very accurate, so I can't complain about that. Overall, it's just not my favorite in comparison to other sets that we're going to talk about here in a second, but once again, 0 complaints on this set. I mean, this is done almost perfectly. I mean, it is just a phenomenal set. You really could not pull it from the show and do it any better. This is fantastic. Let's move on to the next set. In 5th place, it's going to be the Master Wu's Dragon set, and this honestly has to be one of the best, most packed sets of all time. I mean, this thing is literally phenomenal. I remember getting this. I think it goes for about 150 sealed. I think that's what I got mine for a couple years ago. This was like a $40, $45 set back in 2015. Holy smokes. You get your hands on the Soul Archer, 2 more ghosts, a Screamer, a dog, Sensei Wu, and Cole. I mean, it is packed with minifigures and extra little figures. I mean, packed. Then you get the Master Wu's Dragon, which is one of the best $40 dragon builds. It's not the greatest build on earth, but for that $40 price point for dragons, it's one of the best for sure. Then at the same time, you get 2 more side builds. You get one of my favorite side builds of all time, the Ghost Stand from inside of the City of Styx, like what you would see in the City of Styx. I absolutely love this build. It is fantastic. Holy smokes, is it good or what? Great color scheme, great design choices. It's got a cool play feature in there. Peak. This side build is peak, and I absolutely love it. I love it so much. And then at the same time, you get a small side build of this supposed to be the Gates of Wu's Tea Shop, which, I really couldn't care less about this. I honestly probably would have preferred those pieces go into the Sensei Wu Dragon, but at the end of the day, it's another small little side build. It creates some environment for you if this is the set you have to display. Gives you some, it's something. It's something different. And, while it's not my favorite side build, like the Ghost Cart over there, it's still a nice inclusion. Overall, this set is packed to the rim with stuff. Insane minifigure selection. Insane builds, great builds, tons of pieces here, tons of value for your money. Absolutely love this set. Phenomenal. Top tier. Next up on the list is going to be the Titan Mech Battle, and this is an incredible set. This is an incredible set. Wow. Wow. While the minifigure selection is definitely not my favorite, only getting 5 figures here. The Samurai X, which is, in my opinion, this is the best Samurai X figure. You get your hands on both Jay and Zane, and finally we get the beautiful, beautiful Zane inclusion here. And then on top of that, you get your hands on a Bancha minifigure and another Gultar. So, you know, it's an all right minifigure selection, but the set is what really carries this thing here. It is phenomenal. I mean, you get your hands on both of those mechs, plus a little side build thingy there for Nia, which is, you know, fine side build inclusion. But wow, do these mechs look good. Very accurate to the show. While the Zane's mech looks pretty dated, you know, for 2015, it's a very, very simple design and doesn't stand up compared to the remodel of it in 2021. The Samurai X ghosted out mech looks fantastic. Ooh, it looks good. Oh, it looks good. And for 2015, this set is absolutely peak. And I love that they included both mechs here, so you don't have to buy them separately, and you can just get it all in one set and have them battle it out. It's great for display purposes. You get a decent minifigure selection, but it's great for kids as well that get their figures that they want. You get all named characters here. Plus, you get the 2 mechs to battle it out and play with. Overall, this does the job perfectly for collectors, perfectly for kids. This is what I'm asking for with the Ninjago set. They did an incredible job with this one. I love the Titan Mech Battle. Top tier set and in 4th place. In 3rd place, it's going to have to go to the Mororrow Dragon set. This is one of the best dragons of all time, definitely in the top 10. With so many good dragons released in the last couple years, it definitely got pushed down a bit, but it used to be the #1 dragon, but for me now, it's probably about 5th place. This is an incredible set, incredible minifigure selection. You're getting that possessed Lloyd Morrow minifigure here in the set. Kai and Jay, you get tons of Ghost minifigures, a bunch of Screamers. The design of this dragon is just second to none. I mean, it is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. It is different. It's unique. Color scheme is great. Wing pieces are great. You've got a small side build area, which is great. That's supposed to be, you know, the city in the clouds, which is very cool. Wow, this set is good. It is really good. And this dragon is just breathtaking. Gives you everything you need in a set. Plus, the little glider inclusions for the Ninja, while they're not accurate to the show and they're not actually included, they're still very cool and very fun little things. I love these little inclusions into the set. I love the Kai one. I've got the Kai one sitting downstairs with my Season 5 collection because I love having those out there. It's such a fun little inclusion, but it adds so much play value for kids. And at the end of the day, you got to think these are sets made for kids. And I love that it gives that little bit of fun and imagination to the set. Very, very cool. Top tier set. I mean, this thing is peak. If you're looking at this thing and you're like, man, do I really want to spend $300 to get this sealed? You do. You definitely do. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. If you're a Season 5 fan like me, you're going to absolutely love this set. Finally, the last 2 on the list, 2 of my favorite Ninjago sets of all time, 2 of the greatest Ninjago sets of all time. In 2nd place, I have the Final Flight of the Destiny's Bounty. I bought this one sealed for a little under $400 a couple years ago, and I mean, it is an incredible choice on my end because this is one of the best sets of all time. One of the best sets of all time. Keep in mind, the set was $120 in comparison to stuff that we get now for $120. Sure, granted, there is inflation and stuff like that, but even other sets for $120 at the time. I mean, this is wow. Not only are you getting a full-sized ghostly evil dragon, I mean, this is like a $25, $30 dragon on its own. $25, $30 dragon on its own. I love this dragon. But the Destiny's Bounty here is definitely the 2nd best bounty we've ever received, and that is simply because of the different design elements that go into this. The slant of the roof that just perfectly aligns with those triangle-styled pieces I mean, it's breathtaking. It's breathtaking, guys. Seriously. And then the mechanism of when you can pull back on the Destiny's Bounty from the back, and the wings will have the most satisfying flip you've ever seen. I mean, oh my gosh, I love this set so much. I've been displaying mine in the air now, so I use a couple like little clear container things to build it up off the ground and have it flying past my city of sticks. I love this set. I love it so much. But let's talk about the minifigure selection, because this is another spot where the set really, really shines. Wow, is the minifigure selection fantastic here. You get the exclusive Mororrow minifigure. You get Bancha, Gultar, Soul Archer, all three of your main characters, plus another ghost and a couple screamers. Then you get Sensei Wu, at the time the exclusive Nia for the Season 5 suit, Cole, and the really hard to find Lloyd, which he was exclusive at the time too, obviously before Air Jitsu Temple came out and you get all of the Season 5 Ninja in the same set. What a great selection. Lloyd, Wu, Cole, Nia, Screamer, regular Ghost, exclusive Mororrow, Gultar, exclusive Soul Archer, and Bancha. What a selection, man! What a selection! This set is packed to the brim with stuff. One of the best minifigure selections of all time. One of the greatest sets of all time. This set is peak, and it was easily worth the $400 I spent on this set. Highly recommend this set. Easily second place. Finally, I'm sure all of you saw this coming since this is my favorite LEGO Ninjago set of all time and one of my favorite LEGO sets in general of all time, but definitely number one place for Ninjago, the City of Sticks. I remember getting this set for Christmas back in like 2015, and I love this set. This set is everything. This set is just holy peak. This has to be one of the best designed temples of all time. It's got an incredible height to it, an incredible color scheme to it. But not only do you get the beautiful, beautiful temple style build of the Ronin's pawn shop, but you also get that beautiful ghost boat on the side. Oh my goodness, is the ghost boat peak. It really, really is basically screenshot it out of the TV show and bring it into real life. I mean, it is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous boat. Then you get another little Samurai X build here in this set as well. Don't really care about that, but hey, it's a nice inclusion. Then for minifigure-wise, you're getting basically what you need. You're getting Deepstone Kai, Deepstone J. You're getting Samurai X here. You're getting Possessed Mororrow Lloyd, great inclusion. You're getting a Screamer. Then you're getting Gultar, you're getting Wraith, and you're getting two more Henchmen Ghost minifigures. It just really fills up this whole set. You get a great selection of figures. The set is just phenomenal. Piece count is great. Build of this set is really second to none. And there's a reason this set is going for like 400 plus sealed right now. I mean, I saw this thing sealed up to 600 a couple months ago. This thing is going to be one of the most expensive Ninjago sets of all time. I mean, it already is one of the most expensive Ninjago sets sealed of all time. It really is peak. It really is just my favorite set of all time. It's got everything you need for a display, for a collector. It's got everything you need for a kid if you want to play with it. Minifigure selection, fantastic, but the build of it is seriously breathtaking. It fills up your shelf. It fills up the space. The height is great. The color scheme is great. The build design, the elements, the different sticker designs, everything about this set is perfect. It is my favorite set of all time and the set that I think is the greatest Ninjago set of all time. City of Sticks on top as always. I'm sure you guys saw that coming. Here we are at the end of the video, guys, and I'm really just blown away. You know, of course, 10 years ago, Ninjago Season 5 released, and really going back through these sets, it really shows how incredible the Season 5 wave is. I mean, there were only 2 sets that I even had to critique when it came to things that could be done better. And after that, the sets were basically flawless all the way through, and that is what makes a good wave. You know, obviously, it's kind of a known thing that LEGO can't make a perfect wave where every set is perfect, and we see that with Ronins Rex and the small issue there in Chain Cycle Ambush. But the rest of them are fantastic, and it offers a wide array of sets. This is the wave of Ninjago that I think is the 3rd best wave of all time, and I think that there are 2 better waves that, you know, we'll talk about in future videos, but this is definitely the 3rd best wave when it comes to LEGO Ninjago. Not only does it offer a great selection of sets that are an incredible amount of value. I mean, each of these sets have very good value included in them. You get a great minifigure selection in almost every single set. I mean, an immense amount of minifigures, background screamers. The side builds in each of these sets are great too. And those small side builds, while some people might say, whatever, it's just a small side build, it still adds an incredible amount of value to each set. Because without those small side builds, the set would still be good. It would still be fine without those side builds. You could take the side build out of Jaywalker 1 and it's still a good set. But that side build adds just that much more value. Minifigures are, once again, some of the most beautiful minifigures we've seen as well. As you know, Deep Stone minifigures are some of the favorite around the world, and they are my favorite minifigures. The Ghost minifigures had an incredible amount of new elements produced for them, which was phenomenal. I mean, the Ghost bottom piece being introduced here for the Ghosts. Minifigures like the Possessed Lloyd Mororrow minifigure are fantastic. The regular Mororrow minifigure, Soul Archer, Goltar, Bancha. I mean, incredibly designed minifigures, and even down to each of the small henchmen included in these sets are fantastic as well. And those sets really are just second to none. They are beautifully designed from the first piece to the last piece. It is a work of art when it comes to these sets. Definitely the third best wave of all time, and my favorite Ninjago season of all time. Thank you guys for clicking on this video here today and spending your time here with me. Don't forget to let me know down in the comment section below which one of these Season 5 sets are your favorite. Don't forget to check out the brand new W Bricks, the real OG store, and check out the brand new merch that is released. I've working for 5.5 months on this merch, and I am so happy and proud of myself with what I've been able to accomplish there. So make sure, even if you're not going to buy anything, just click on it and check out the store, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you to each and every one of you that does decide to purchase some merch. And I will see you guys all later in the next video. Thank you for spending your time here with me today. Have a great rest of your day or evening, whatever time of day it is for you. And I'll see y'all later on W Breaks.